my goodness. What an amazing time to have episode 3 of Tea Time with Abby. And obviously Chris is joining me too. Man, we got a real jaw drop. Nobody saw this coming moment. John Cena.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, they were just coming back from like a commercial kind of thing, and there was just this lull. The crowd was just expecting them to, get ready for the next match. And then all of a sudden Cena's music hits, and we just look at each other like, what?
So Cena obviously, came out, was praising the fans and how great they were, started advocating for having a WrestleMania in London, and I will be the first one to lay my hands down and say absolutely yes, please. And that's not just for selfish reasons, because I have family, my whole family, in England, and that would definitely be something that we would be seriously considering going to if they had Mania in London. That would be amazing. But the fans are so great over there. I think it just makes sense. I think especially how much revenue, Triple H said that on the press conference afterwards, that, how successful Money in the Bank was in London. I think it would be very smart for them to have Mania in London. So as Cena is advocating to have a WrestleMania in London, we get Grayson Waller come out and try to advocate for a WrestleMania in Australia. And I actually do think that might be a good idea too. I think they definitely should branch out to international waters for some of these major pay-per-views, except Saudi Arabia. Obviously, that's a staple every year to go there. But I think they should branch out. WWE is a worldwide brand, and I think it would be smart for them to kind of branch out and have some pay-per-views in other countries. But Grayson Waller mentioned something very, very interesting about Cena's career and, him losing to certain people. And one certain person he mentioned was Cena losing to The Fiend. And at this point, we'd had so many shocks in the night. I was half expecting The Fiend to show up at that point. There were a few times I looked at Chris and said, I wouldn't put it past him for Bray to show up tonight. They're throwing everything at this.
Of that show, who knows? But nonetheless, obviously he didn't show. But still very, very interesting that The Fiend was mentioned on WWE TV. So that has to mean something.
Our jaws dropped when he mentioned The Fiend. I think everybody's did, because, obviously
that was definitely on purpose. They wouldn't be mentioning him unless they wanted to.
Well, and they released that blanket the day before, and
we've been talking a lot lately about just subtle little things like that, whether it be someone's promo feeling a little fiendish or Brayish to, things like this. I think the subtle hints are there that he's coming back soon.
So, yes, we get a mention of The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I think this just indicates that we are so close to a Bray Wyatt return.
We're only over a month away from SummerSlam, which is
so excited about it.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it. I can't even say Bray Wyatt's name right. So I still, if I had to put money on it, I'm still gonna say that his return coincides with the game. So it's either gonna be the Raw before, so the 17th, or the SmackDown before, because I think maybe The Fiend is in this update.
Possibly, we don't really know.
But yet. I think we are...
Just because they have, the Bray Wyatt character in the game, a lot of times characters in the game have multiple outfits. Or, so there could be, never know. It could be a Funhouse Bray outfit. It could be a Fiend Bray outfit. We don't know yet. Anything's possible.
So I think we are dangerously close to a Bray Wyatt return. So always on our toes for that. Pins and needles. Super excited to have Bray come back at some point. We are just ready we are ready. And, I hope that he is at the point where he's ready as well. So, is this intentional? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. We will be back for Abby's Window tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We are going to talk a little bit about the Fiend getting mentioned, obviously, and kind of what we think and what kind of impact we think that's going to have. So leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Congratulations to all of the winners of Money in the Bank, and we will see you Monday, 6 o'clock for Abby's Window. Take care, everybody.